It was Ronnie's idea. It was so cold that spring. Ronnie and Sylvia from Newcastle used to hang around together, and somewhere along the way Jacko wound up wandering with them. So when the old Bill came round with their bloody hoses at 3 in the morning, when they just got settled under the bridge, Ronnie said, "Sod this for a game of soldiers. Let's go find somewhere warm." They snuck around the estate like shabby rats, passing the bottle from hand to hand. They found an empty house eventually of a couple that just moved out. Somewhere to be. Somewhere to hide until things got warmer. It was so cold that spring.
Let's fall apart together.
Hello, Phil. Not very subtle.
Well, what can I say? I was hoping I might get lucky tonight with an old flame.
Shut up, you bastard. That was third form.
Oh,
So, how the bloody hell have you been? It's been how long?
damned if I know.
2-3 years? I haven't seen you since graduation. It's funny how loss brings people together. I didn't see you at Gaz's funeral.
I would have loved to have made it, but my brother was found dead at Newcastle around the same time. I had to fly right away.
Christ. Sorry, mate. I didn't even know you had a brother.
Yeah, not many people did. Anyway, enough about that daft shite. How have you been? Last I heard you were living with Sid. Aren't you getting a little bit old for flatmates? Shouldn't you be settling down with a nice bloke? Right, none of my business. But if you are interested, one of my mates is coming tonight. I could set you up.
I'm not the girl you remember from high school, Philly. I'm not just gonna shack up with some random bloke.
Excuse me, could I bother you for a cigarette?
Sure thing. You dusting out here then?
There's quite a few of us. It's nice in the summer, but I hate the cold.
Yeah?
A few yuppies worked me about the other night.
Sorry, mate.
Me too.
Stay with me. I'll give you my heart, knowing things fall apart, praying you will decay with me.
Sean! So glad you could make it, Bob. Come with me. There is someone I desperately want you to meet. Ramona! John, the one I was telling you about her.
Ramona. Bloody Graves.
You're messing with me. There's a face I never thought I'd see.
Do you two know each other?
Know this chick. She's practically my sister.
How do you two know each other?
Used to be neighbours, didn't we? Whenever my old man had too much to drink and your mum was out working late, we'd sneak out. Mwah. Go to the movies. First smoke, first swig of the bottle, all with this one. He's practically my childhood.
Small world, eh? And you said you wouldn't hook up with a stranger.
Oh, Christ!
sorry, mate, but I don't want to bother you for a dart, but I've just dropped mine. Someone's had a bit much to drink. I just want to smoke, mate. Buddy, you're right. You munted. I just want a ciggy. A cigarette. Do you speak English? Oi, knock it off, mate. I'm not into that. Go knock on someone else's boots. You're going to regret this, bastard. You're so cold.
Ramona's just as I remembered. Like we never separated. Not sure I can read her right though. Something just doesn't ring true.
I'm sorry, John.
Hey?
I don't feel well. It's really stuffy in here. Would you walk me home? We could really catch up away from all this noise.
So, what do you do?
Manage a shelter. It's a good job. I mean, it pays bugger all, but I like doing it.
Shelter?
For people to go when they have nowhere else. It's like a hotel. It's a temporary solution, temporary accommodation, but it helps people. It's a bit cold. The shelter, it welcomes the runaways, the unhousable. A few drunks, even some crazies. The local authorities don't have the money to house them, so we take them in. Some of them end up back on the streets. Most of them end up back on the streets.
I've noticed.
Sorry about the smell.
So, what is it?
You don't want to know.
I do.
Yeah, of course you do, don't you? Same old John. Always after something more. Always wanting more than what meets the eye. Always on the hunt for some occult occurrence. Always thinking you're so special. I remember why we stopped hanging around now. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking straight. The factories on this side have been empty for almost a year. The council's been doing them up. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. 6 months ago, the smell started. Got worse and worse, every day getting stronger. We thought it was maybe a dead dog or cat. Synth and I phoned the police. They broke in. 2 dead homeless guys underneath the curtain. They must have been there for months. Police had to scrape them up, put them in plastic bags. Lots of plastic bags.
I've heard worse, love. Death doesn't frighten You know, we're only tourists in this life, but hey, at least the view's nice.
Straight goings are nice. Have you grown up since you were 15?
Come on now, it used to be your favourite drink too, right, love? Don't shit on it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for the music to be so drab. Don't worry. The next song gets smoochier.
Thanks. So, who's synth? Before you mentioned a synth.
She's my housemate.
Where is she?
Out for the night.
Hang on. You're telling me you're Ramona, Gary's friend Ramona, of Synth and Ramona. That's you?
Yeah. We have the same name. Didn't put things together before.
Mona. You're a lesbian.
Oh dear.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh dear. What is going on here?
Well, you see, Synth and I talked about it and we think it's time to have a baby. Time to start a family, and I wanted to be the one to bear it. And well, I trust you, Johnny. More than anything. Are you angry?
Me? Am I angry?
Yeah, I'm angry. What is it? Do I have some kind of sign on my back that says walking sperm bank? Is that it? I'm angry. I'm really angry, but most of all, I'm hurt. I'm so fucking hurt. You could have bloody asked. It's as simple as that. You could have bloody asked. I would have said yes in an instant. You know, after all we've been through, I would have done fucking anything for you. Anything, I mean it. I thought we knew each other. I really did. You're light. Light. Fucking hell. Oi, mate! That you? Oh, come on, you're gonna freeze to death out here. What are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. The smell's coming from you, isn't it, mate? Oi, mate! He was a good bloke, he was. So if that was you, you better be bloody sorry. Oi, what's your name, you bastard? Please?
Go. It's so cold. Nobody loves me. Hold me.
You poor dead bastard. Right. Here goes.
Not so cold. Warm. Thank you.
You're freezing cold, mate. You smell like rotten meat. Must be Al being dead, eh?
All he wanted. All he wanted was for someone to care about him. Someone to hold him. Someone to warm him. Nobody would. When we hold each other, we feel not safe, but better. It's all right, we whisper. I'm here, I love you, and we lie. I'll never leave you. You know, for just a moment or two, the darkness doesn't seem so bad. When we hold each other. Human connection makes it seem worth it. That one moment, that small bit of warmth, is enough to make us wish we were here forever. But nothing lasts forever. One day our tour will end. One day we'll take in the view for the last time. You know, we spend almost all of eternity being dead. But death isn't what defines us. Maybe it is. Snow isn't snow until it falls, but love. That is what survives.
KCRW on the way to a show. Heard the story of an elderly couple found dead in their mobile home. They'd been there a month, they say. Seemed to be no decay.